Perhaps more than any other sport, baseball is a game of emotional extremes. Over the course of 162 contests, it's inevitable that teams will go through peaks and valleys. Sometimes accentuated highs and lows carry over from day to day. But just as often, though, the script is flipped entirely. We saw both of these outcomes and more today as the New York Yankees wrapped up a 4-game set with the Houston Astros. Just yesterday, the Yanks were no hit by the Stros. Today, Nestor Cortes took the hill, hoping to put his guys in position to grab a W and praying that the bats would pick up the slack. Immediately, Cortes was greeted by Yankees fan favorite and Astros second baseman Jose Altuve. The pint-sized slugger cranked a home run to left field on the very first pitch of the game to give Houston a 1-0 lead. From here, Cortes settled into a decent groove. His changeup and cutter moved eloquently, but his fastball wasn't particularly lively today. Houston tacked on 2 more runs in the 4th inning, making it 3-0. All told, Nasty Nestor flung 5 innings, surrendered the 3 aforementioned runs, and recorded 7 Ks. Not helpful to his cause was the fact that the Yankees hitters didn't record a hit until the 7th inning. Jose Urquidy held the Bombers in check for much of the game, but when the Yanks did break through, they did it in style. Giancarlo Stanton drove a moonshot of a home run to center field to trim Houston's lead to 3-1 and give New York their first hit in 16 1/3 innings of baseball. Just 1 inning later in the bottom of the 8th, IKF roped a single and DJ LeMahieu ripped a dramatic 2-out, 2-run home run to tie the affair up at 3. The big house in the Bronx went berserk, and it was clear to everyone what kind of game they were now a part of. The Yankees had a chance to walk it off in the 9th, but a series of unfortunate events kept the score even. Hicks went down swinging, and Gleyber Torres was thrown out retreating to third base after aggravating his ankle. Indeed, this thing was going to extras. One would be remiss if they didn't mention just how good the Yankees bullpen was this afternoon. Miguel Castro, Wandy Peralta, Clay Holmes, and Michael King all slung the rock wonderfully on the mound and didn't surrender a single run. Aaron Judge would later give the bullpen their due and was especially grateful that King was able to Houdini his way out of a bases-loaded jam in the top of the 10th.
Our bullpen really kept us in this game. Guys came in and just really shut them down, especially King there late, bases loaded. One of the best lineups in the game.
Directly after Michael King's magic act, the Bronx Bombers got to work on grabbing their 22nd comeback win of the season. With Hicks beginning at second, IKF nubbed a sacrifice bunt to get him to third base. Matt Carpenter pinch hit for Jose Trevino and was intentionally walked. DJ LeMahieu went down on strikes, making way for big Aaron Judge, who would cream a 3-run home run to win the day and ensure that today's final was the New York Yankees 6, the Houston Astros 3. Aaron Boone made it clear that this type of win speaks to the character in the clubhouse more than anything else.
It's a great, tough room with a lot of resolve and know what the mission is and understand there's going to be bumps and hiccups and adversity within a game, within a series, within a week, whatever. They're equipped to handle it.
The big bash was Aaron Judge's second walk-off of the series as he helps the Pinstripes earn the split. They'll stay here in New York and get set for a 3-game set against the Oakland Athletics next. With WFUV Sports, I'm Colin Loughran.